Hi everyone and welcome to Trades of the Week, and this week we're going to talk about some really exciting things. We're going to talk about what is happening with China. They are finally getting their spending up, and what does this mean for the economy? Why is Bittrex and the crypto exchange Gemini fleeing from the US? What is happening there? And why is oil screaming higher, up 5% on Sunday evening on Monday? And not only that, what is happening with gold? Gold is close to becoming, breaking out to an all-time high. Well, in today's episode, you're about to find out. Now, before we dive into it, it's imperative with the economy we're in at the moment, inflation screaming higher, your money becoming worth less and less. It's more important than ever that you take your finances in your own hands. And the only way to do that is to educate yourself and learn how to trade and invest as one of the ways. And we would love to support you on that, which is why we invite you to become an IM Insider. So press the link below. It's totally free for a limited amount of time here. So press that link to become an IM Insider so you can get free stock market updates, crypto updates, a trade of the week, the crypto of the week, and a lot of exclusive content that will take you from where you are now to knowing how to trade and invest. It's going to be a beginning, and it's a great beginning, and you're also going to be part of a thriving community as well. So buckle up and let's dive into it. So what is happening in the markets? Well, if we start with the Buffalo strategy, which is our trading strategy. For those of you who are new, we do two types of strategies. We do an investing and a trading strategy. We keep the trading strategy for stocks, and the investing strategy we do for cryptos and stocks. Now, with trading, there's a few things to keep in mind. Number one, never risk more than 1% of your portfolio. So no matter what trade we're taking, we never risk more than 1% of the portfolio. Secondly, we make sure that we have a pattern where one thing is more likely to happen over another, which is what we have with the Buffalo strategy. So you can see we have 1 bounce, 2 bounces, and 3 bounces. And with GIS, General Mills Inc., we're currently up 3%, almost 4% in profit actually, but we have the stop loss at 3% profit. So well done if you are in this. And then if we scroll down, we're still in MPVR, just hovering, doing nothing basically, so just going up and down. So not much to do there. And Netflix, the same here, is doing really well. We're up a massive 2% in profit there. So we move the stop loss to 1% profit at the moment. So we're up a little bit more than 2%. So really, really nice as well. So we're locking in a lot of profits here on a lot of positions. VRSN up 3%, so we're moving the stop loss to 2%. Really caught the market in a really good spirit. GM up 1%, so we're moving the stop loss to break even on that as well. And then we have Peloton or Peloton Interactive, and we're moving the stop loss to 1% on that as well. So that's up 2% in profit. So congratulations if you're in these, right? Sometimes you just get it right and we're up around 7% at the moment. Well, we're up more, but we have stop losses at 7% at the moment, which is amazing, right? We're aiming for 3% per month, and we've had some losing months, but I just know that these months will come as well. So comment below, have you been in this as well? And hey, if you want to find out how you can make 7% more than you make in the banks, and this is, by the way, in a few weeks, if you want to make that, right, instead of just leaving your money to rot in the bank, make sure you sign up and become an IM Insider. Press the link below. And before we dive into the update here, what's happening in the market, there's a couple of things I do want to share with you. So last week we got the inflation numbers and some other things as well. Well, the PCE numbers, it does show a further deceleration of inflation. And it decreased with 0.1%, which is good news, right? The inflation is decreasing finally. And also, but what happened on Sunday, funnily enough, OPEC went out and said, look, we're going to cut production. OPEC is the conglomerate for oil in the world. And they're going to decrease the production by 1.1 million barrels a day. That's a lot. So what happens? Well, inflation might go up again. And the oil price obviously went through the roof when they opened Monday, up a massive 5.5%, which we're going to look at a bit today. But the repercussions of this might be that actually the stock markets might go down a bit in value together with higher inflation once again. So we'll see how it pans out. But I think one of the biggest news, for me at least, is that China is opening up the economy and the spending is finally picking up. So people are starting to spend and travel once again, which would have the opposite effect of the economy, right? When they open up, which could be a leading indicator, start to travel, spend more, economy goes back up again. So there are actually these analysts that argue that it's actually okay now. We are out of the woods, and the markets could actually go higher from here. So we just have to see. But I do think we are due a rebound in the technology sector. I'm going to go into that in a moment as well. And speaking about the technology sector, we actually have Tesla. They reported the records of deliveries in Q1. So they delivered 422,000 vehicles worldwide, which is actually 36% increase in deliveries compared to a year ago. So they're actually doing a lot better. People are definitely spending more, which probably going to have ripple effects in the economy overall. And looking at two of the new buffaloes, we're adding a long one just because we do believe that the markets might ramp higher once again. So only risking 1%, of course, with IGMS or IGM Bioscience Inc. So looking very, very interesting at this point, and just had earnings as well. So a good level to get in at. The next one is PEG. We've been in this before, but we're trying once again a short one just to hedge because we're in quite a bit of long ones at the moment as well. And speaking about an interesting market, there's two markets I do want to share with you now, and one of them is definitely gold. Looking at gold, we can actually see here that we are up towards an all-time high in gold. So it's looking to break up while a lot of the other markets are hovering about. Well, all of a sudden, we are seeing that gold is breaking out. So if we actually drag one of these trend lines here, we can actually see that we're actually breaking out. We're hovering around the support level here now from the breakout. So we'll see if that's going to be sustained. We do need to break above the 2000 level, which is proving slightly difficult at the moment as well. But we will see, right? But the gold stocks, that's where the key is, which is looking very, very exciting as well. So I'm going to get to that in a moment, but the other market I do want to look at as well is the crypto market. So cryptos has also been going quite a bit higher. We are up at a resistance at the moment. I do believe we could get a pullback, but with the economy and what's happening, we do believe something like this is possible and then a move higher in the market. Now, there is another thing I do want to show you. I need to get this one up here. Have a look at this. Gucci has now partnered, this is decrypt.co, but a news site for cryptos, but Gucci has partnered with a metaverse. So Gucci will now, you can actually buy kind of, I think it's 3,333 pendants that they are having here. So you can actually buy one of these, but there's only 3,000 of them, so they're quite scarce and they're probably going to be quite costly. But it's awesome to see that these amazing companies such as Gucci are getting involved in the crypto industry as well. So they're doing that together with Yuga Labs, which is the kind of founder of ApeCoin or the Bored Ape Yacht Club. They're building a metaverse as well. And then also, I do want to just mention, so I think we will see a pullback in cryptos and then a journey up. I do believe we have started a big bullish move in cryptos at least. And also looking at, if we go down a bit, there's ADA, right? ADA is down, we're down 84%. So an amazing opportunity to get involved in ADA. But Wales, big holders of cryptos, has bought 150 million tokens over the past month. So someone is definitely buying into these when they're these low. So we believe this is absolutely a buying opportunity of a lifetime to get into these cryptos around these prices, which is awesome to see. Now, speaking about cryptos, there are some news that have come out. So for example, EU have stated that they want to maybe implement something with a regulation, right? A kill switch in smart contracts. So imagine if you have a blockchain and then the EU can go, no, we're going to pause that, we're going to kill it. So they actually have full control. Not really decentralized, but it might happen on a few of them, but hopefully not on all of them. So that's one of the things that they are proposing. And then with regulation is proving very difficult in the US as well. So Bittrex is shutting down US operations and moving out of there. And Gemini are looking for overseas stuff as well that they can do. So that's a big challenge that the United States are quite harsh on the crypto regulation. But as you can see, it's a global thing, cryptos. So you can be in any country. So if you are in the US and you're holding stuff in Bittrex, you might want to move them over to another exchange. And it is proving more difficult, but at least a wallet that you can hold. So you can hold it in a decentralized way, which is interesting. And another crypto I do want to talk about a little bit is Matic. Now, Matic is a project that is scaling Ethereum, and from the high we got in at it's minus 62%. So I think it's a great time to get in if you're not in Matic, because even Vitalik Buterin, the founder of Ethereum, made a transaction on Matic as well, and it's a really solid, a really good project, and they just released an update that went really well, which is going to scale Ethereum even more, which is very important as well. And the last piece of news, well, I have two more, but one of the pieces of news I want to share with you today as well is that just imagine this, the US government, they actually have over the years got a lot of Bitcoin from like hackers. They've kind of have those in possessions. So they have sold $215 million worth of Bitcoin, and they have $1.1 billion worth of Bitcoin left that they're going to sell over the next year. So that might, bring the market down a little bit, but it's just funny, right? They get that for free basically. So great to be them, I presume. And looking as well as at the adoption of cryptos, the BRICS alliance, which is Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, they're actually looking to create their own crypto, basically. And it looks to be secured by gold and other commodities like rare earth elements, and also could be cryptos in there as well. So we'll see, and it will challenge the dominance of dollars. So over the next couple of years, I think we'll see an evolution in the world order of the dollar, or what it could be, right? What will be the world's currency? We will see. And some tokens we are looking at in the environment we are in at the moment is, we looked at Cardano, we also looked at Matic, but is AGIX. Now AGIX has really soared through the roof now with ChatGPT and everything. Singularity Net is the name of it, but AGIX is a AI crypto, an AI crypto token, which enables decentralized AI solutions. So we believe this is a game-changing project that really combines the innovation of blockchain with various artificial intelligence to create a decentralized platform to offer AI solutions for various industries. So those of you who really believe in Singularity Net or believe in AI, this could be a great crypto to be holding. So from the high, it's down 40%. So a great opportunity to start getting into. And then there's another one, which is Sandbox, which could be one to avoid. We are holders of Sandbox. This is one of the biggest metaverses in the world. We actually gotten in all the way to minus 94%. So if you're looking to get into anything new, I would maybe not choose Sandbox at this moment, because they have lost users and they've lost a bit of traction, and there's been declines in value of their assets as well. So if you were choosing maybe between Sandbox and AGIX, maybe I would choose AGIX, because that's AI and they're building a lot on it. Maybe even Matic or Cardano, some of the bigger coins are getting a lot of adoption. So do your research on it, but this is one we would maybe avoid a little bit at the moment. All right, so very good. So those are the stocks, and those are the cryptos we're looking at. And by the way, when we look at the stocks, if you want to move your stop loss, you can see roughly the price we have moved the stop loss to. You can just pause the video as well. We go through those as well, so you can do your own analysis on that. And then let's jump over to the stocks side. So there's nothing really to do on the stocks more than some of them are in profit. So nothing to do yet, but just look over your positions. But the one I want to speak about today is FANG. This is Diamondback Energy, and this is definitely a sector to be looking at, because cutting production means hopefully higher oil prices, which could mean that this will go up quite a bit in value as well. Now, from the high, it's the down 20% is over here. So I do believe that it will pull back, close the gap that's been created, the hole in the market here. So that will allow us to get in at minus 20%. So looking at FANG, you can see the numbers are extraordinary. So they have a great income. They have quite low debt actually for the size of the company. Earnings next 5 years doesn't look too good, but now with cutting rates looks quite good, because you can see earnings this year has been really good. Return on investment, equity and assets are looking solid as well. So besides from that, obviously gold companies or silver companies are really good also. So looking at companies such as PAS, we've been in this before, Pan American Silver Corp. So looking at PAS, it did hit our stop loss, but if it does come down, we are going to get in again if it falls 20%. So we're having a close look and a close eye on this. The same with Barrick Gold Corporation. We also get out of this with 8% profit. We should have gotten in again, easy to say afterwards, but this is one to keep on your radar as well. Barrick Gold Corporation. So that is pretty much it. So let's have a look at the results. So basically there's nothing that's changed, but the Buffalo, we have a lot of stop losses in place, so we will close good profits on those, which is awesome. So congratulations if you're in those. Now, do remember, before we wrap up here as well, do make sure you join us, become an IM Insider. Press the link below right now, because you cannot miss out of this. It's going to be the biggest wealth transfer the world has ever seen with cryptos, and now with the buying opportunities in stocks as well. I think it's super good to invest at these prices. Now, looking at the stock market results, we're up 73% on the total portfolio for Buffalo, 2,279% on the money invested for VCA, 1,510% on the money invested for CCA, and 4,220% on the money invested for small caps. Now, just remember that this is Buffalo's on the total portfolio, but VCA, CCA, and small cap is on the money invested. So actually on some of them we're down on some of the positions. Just because the market is down, we're buying as it goes down. So that is really it for Trades of the Week this week, and I really hope you enjoyed it. It was hopefully, entertaining, and also you got a lot of good value. So in summary, we do expect gold and silver and commodities like oil to go higher. The stock market could go higher now as well when China is spending a lot more as well. So look over your portfolios. That's what we're doing in VCA. A lot of the tech stocks is down quite a bit, and we think they will rebound. So we can take some good profits from those as well. So I really hope you enjoyed Trades of the Week this week. Don't forget to hit that like button if you like what you're seeing. Comment below as well, and hit that alarm button as well, so you can get notifications whenever we are releasing a new video. So from myself, the whole team at Investment Mastery, we wish you an amazing week ahead, and we cannot wait to see you on next version of Trades of the Week.